What did Aaron Judge do to bring the home run code down to its knees? Could it have been the fact that he did not sign an extension with the Yankees? Maybe there's a secret he's hiding. Could be a change in his diet, workout routine, or even his hitting coach. Or maybe he made some spiritual sacrifice. Well, don't worry, we have all the answers. In 2022, Aaron Judge broke the single-season home run record, and everyone went crazy. Some in a good way, while others not so good. Some believe that Barry Bonds should be crowned the king of home runs for recording 73 in a season. A fan tweeted, "No need to explain how someone could hit 73. At the end of the day, bud, you still have to hit the round ball with a round bat and hit that ball already 300 feet in some places." Barry Bonds is the home run king until someone gets 74. And I think Judge can one day, but until then. So now you're probably wondering, if Judge hit 62 and Bonds hit 73, then why are we making a YouTube video to crown Judge and not Bonds? Well, the easiest answer is Bonds was caught cheating. Bonds messed up by awarding himself an unfair advantage over every other player. And this is not just a matter of mere allegation. This was proven. Same mess up that didn't get Bonds into the Hall of Fame. And now, some even believe that his record should be scrapped from the records book entirely. This is a story for another day. Aaron Judge has the spotlight today, and even Barry Bonds has got his back. When asked what he thought about Judge chasing the home run record, he had said, "Go for it. The way he swings, he might as well hit one a day and get past me. I don't care. Why not? That guy has a chance to break a lot of those records, for sure." He did go for it, and the President of the United States was pleased, tweeting, "Congrats at the Judge 44 on home run 62. History made. More history to make." But we know now that he may not be making more history while wearing the blue stripes. When the 2022 season started, the Yankees had offered the star slugger a 7-year, $213 million contract extension and a $17 million arbitration offer for the season, which would have totaled a mind-blowing $230 million. But Judge refused this deal, a deal that would have made him one of the highest paid players in Major League history. And this rejection is no doubt one of the secrets to why he could crack the home run code. Do you think this isn't reason enough? Don't worry, we'll tell you why it makes all the sense in the world. Just think about it for a second. Aaron Judge didn't reject the offer because there is not a chance that he won't be playing for the Yankees anymore, because even general manager of the Yankees, Brian Cashman, had said, "We were unsuccessful in concluding a multi-year pact. Obviously, our intent is to have Aaron Judge stay as a New York Yankee as we move forward, and I know that is his intent as well, which is a good thing. We're going to be entering those efforts in a new arena, which would be at the end of the season when free agency starts, and maybe that will determine what the real market value would be, because we certainly couldn't agree at this stage on a contract extension." So Judge is biding his time, waiting to get an even bigger offer from the Yankees or other top teams in the league that are already queuing up to get his revered signature. But before you launch a product, you dress it up really nicely, right? Adding more features and benefits to a product increases not just the perceived value, but the price of it as well. And in the case of Judge, this was only motivation for him to make himself even more valuable. What better way to do that than breaking the home run record? He had started the season on a high in terms of performance, and on June 24th, he had agreed to sign a 1-year deal with the Yankees. This was worth $19 million without an arbitration fee, which would make him an automatic free agent after the World Series. At this time in the season, he'd been leading with 27 home runs, a batting average of .299, and 53 RBIs in 68 games. And for the team, he was leading them already as the best team with a 52-19 record. And on July 3rd, when he recorded his 42nd home run of the season in an 8-2 triumph over the Kansas City Royals, he had set another record. Yes, it was bad enough that the people who were behind Judge in season home runs were Kyle Schwarber, who had 32, and Yordan Alvarez, who had 30 home runs at the time. But Judge also got into the MLB records book by becoming the second fastest player to reach 200 career home runs behind Ryan Howard. Where the Big Piece had reached 200 homers in 658 games, Judge did it in 671 games. His 42nd home run was very lucrative. It had also marked his 12th homer in 14 games, and it also made him the first Yankee to reach 42 before the month of August. Now, while it looked like Judge was increasing his values in the eyes of those who might want to snatch him come the end of the season, MLB.com had asked him after the game what he thought about his possibility of reaching 60, and his response was simple. Like I've said 1,000 times, I'm focused on winning baseball games right now. The stats and stuff like that, we can talk about that at the end of the year. The star outfielder cleaned off his sweat and went home to freshen up for even more jaw-dropping performances. It didn't take long before he got into the news again. Just right around the end of August, on the 29th day, the headline on ESPN read, New York Yankees Aaron Judge hits 50th home run, becoming 10th MLB player to do it twice. It was Ryan Tepera of the Angels that had helped him get this record. The Angels Stadium was full to capacity when reliever Tepera pitched the baseball, which Judge sent 434 feet high to record his 50th homer of the season. His team had lost 4-3, but he became the third player in Yankees franchise history to hit 50 homers in a season. At this time, the spots held by Roger Maris and Babe Ruth, who sat at number 1 and 2 respectively, with 61 and 60, must have been feeling anxious with Judge coming up with turbocharged intent. He was hitting the ball with the highest average exit velocity of 95.7 miles per hour. It was that scary. With this velocity, he hit his 55th home run on September 6, 2022, and became the fourth player to not just hit 55 in a single season, but also record 15 stolen bases. The only other players in this space were Babe, Sosa, and Griffey Jr. But 14 days after this and 95 years after Babe Ruth recorded his 60th single-season home run, Judge hit a ball off Pirates' Will Crowe at the Yankees Stadium on September 20th. This was Judge's 60th in 147 games to become the first Yankee to reach this feat. He surpassed Babe Ruth 8 days later against the Toronto Blue Jays to tie Roger Maris. Then the big one came in October, the earth-shattering, record-breaking homer, Aaron Judge's 62nd. It was October 4th and the Yankees were on the road facing off the Texas Rangers. News was already in anticipation of Judge's big day, and writers of news outlets were already getting ready for their headlines. This is even though Judge had failed to record the all-important homer in his last 3 games. Everyone was nevertheless expectant, and this time, he didn't disappoint. The ball had come off of Jesus Tinoco's pitch, and with Judge's 88.4 mile per hour hit, traveled 390 feet towards the seats on the left field. The lucky catcher of the ball was a fan named Corey Humans, and Judge had praised him for making a great catch and for finally achieving this feat. He said, "It's a big relief. I think that everyone can sit back now in their seats and watch the ball game, you know?" No, but it's been a fun ride so far getting a chance to do this with the team we've got. The guys surrounding me, the constant support from my family who's been with me through this whole thing. It's been a great honor. And what's even more special about Judge becoming the home run king is how far he's come. Since coming into the major league in 2016, he's done nothing but develop. In his rookie year, he had recorded 52 home runs. His improvement in powerful hitting ability may be due to his days of playing basketball and football, both sports that he had greatly excelled at. Other things that had helped him stay in shape and boost his capacity are his workout routines, which include boxing to enhance his quick movements and build on his core. He also incorporates Pilates and planks into his workout routine. And when it comes to his diet, Aaron eats a lot of greens and drinks a lot of smoothies with occasional introductions of chicken and rice into his diet. With all these, Judge is practically unstoppable. To add to his season-end record of 62 homers, he had recorded 133 runs scored, 131 RBIs, 28 doubles, 311 batting average, 111 walks, 177 hits, and 16 stolen bases in 19 attempts. So how are teams going to get this guy now? What are they willing to give up to get his signature? We shall all see. If you enjoyed this video about Aaron Judge cracking the home run code, check out the video on the screen now, or the one we posted below, because we're sure you'll like that one too. See you there.